begin our formal program by invoking God's presence. And to do that, I invite Director Tony Marshall to say the opening prayer. Mr. Marshall.
Heavenly Father, this evening we are assembled here at this wonderful place of BARP, not just to thank you for bringing us here safely, but to celebrate the lives and contribution of 4 of our past presidents.
Every Bayesian knows about BARP and what BARP is. And these gentlemen are all part of that. In those early days, even before I joined the BARP, I can remember when it was on King Street and thinking, this is going to be a good thing. And by the time I got to BARP, we were in Rock. And then we, like Topsy, we just grew the place.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. All protocol observed, but although I have done that, I want to still leave a special place for our past presidents, because past presidents of any organization, you give of your blood, your sweat, and your tears. You make a tremendous sacrifice in order to keep the organization going, and today we celebrate you. Of course, without COVID, this would have been a very grand affair, black tie and all, but in this time of COVID, we had to make an adjustment. But rather than decide not to have it at all, we said we are still going to have a little something and make sure that we show our past presidents how much we appreciate the effort that they would have made in order to get us where we are today. I want at this juncture, before I go any further, to introduce the members of the Silver Anniversary Committee. And we started to work from sometime in last year, and then we just continued. We stopped when we were on lockdown, but immediately after lockdown, we started then to go again. And Dame Billy is the co-chair, I'm the chair. We have Valerie, will you stand so they don't know you, Valerie Workman, and Paige Bryan. And missing is Deirdre Gibbs. We had some long Zoom calls, but we were getting things together, and there are still some activities to come that will be in December. But today is a day that we've chosen to celebrate our past presidents. And we want to, of course, to reinforce past presidents, and we view the intergenerational mix as a crucial part of any organization, because as younger people, and I'm not that young, but you know, sometimes younger people think they know it all, and seniors feel that they know it all. But it's when we get together, we realize that we know enough to get us forward. And that is why it's important to have that blend. That blend, if you want to strengthen an organization, you can't do it on your own. I want to also acknowledge the foundation that they have laid, because as Dame Billy alluded to just now, BARP is a buzzword in this country. And I'm certain that when Ian, you were in the charter, what we will call the charter committee, when the idea was born, I'm certain that there were naysayers, but yet you all decided to press on. And of course, there were sacrifices as an organization you would have had to make. And when you look at the fact that in 1995, our membership was 179. And today, 25 years after that, we are 25,000 plus. That is an achievement. And also when you focus on that period as well, and you look around, Mr. Archer, it is so good that you're still with us. I personally hope that 25 years from now, that I can be here to enjoy our 50th. Because we take so much for granted. But God has blessed you with the life to actually witness the growth, to even experience the pain. But today, we celebrate all past presidents. And of course, I say we celebrate you, Mr. Archer, because you were there from the beginning. So that wasn't easy. Though not on the awards list, I want to also acknowledge the contribution of Dame Billy. Today, she is the longest serving member on the board. And I can tell you, she's not only present on the board, she is hardworking, she's dedicated, and at times, sometimes I want to consult her on something. I said, too early, too late. She said, if you want to call me, call. So I thank you, Dame Billy, for being there and helping me to steer the ship. Because I don't do it on my own. I do it with the team. It's Team BARP. Once our past presidents are alive, that you celebrate our past presidents. I also want to place here that at any BARP sponsored event that our past presidents take pride of place. They should not be struggling to find a seat in an audience. They should always have that called VIP treatment, any BARP sponsored event. And I know it might be novel, but it's something that we must start. As seniors, and we as an organization that cater to seniors, we say that we celebrate seniors, but the celebration has to start from here. So going forward, whenever our senior or past presidents attend a BARP function, you can stand at the door and wait to be seated because we will have special seating for you. I want to applaud you again for your contribution. We revere you for your dedication, and we will be always grateful for those first steps, those baby steps taken on the 25th of October 1995. We are committed as a board and as members to continue to build the legacy of BARP. BARP has a long way to go. There will be changes, but what we will do is we will grow from strength to strength, and we can do so comfortably because our foundation has been fortified. Thank you, gentlemen, once again. I want to thank your partners for allowing you to give of yourself to BARP. Fortunately for me, I am single, so I don't have that pressure. But at times, I'm saying, it must have been really difficult when you have to make a decision. If you can't attend this function or the children can't do this, you would, as past presidents, you would have made sacrifices. And 25 years ago, you all were very young and still looking after family and all that. So BARP, we do owe you a debt of gratitude, and today is your day. Do whatever you want to do today, because today we celebrate our past presidents. Gentlemen, thank you, thank you, thank you. As long as we are around, we will be eternally grateful to you for your contribution.
On behalf of Russell Kelman, who is not here, he has asked me to say thank you very much for inviting us and for presenting us with the trophies. When this organization was started, none of us, 10 of us who started it, would have thought that today we would have 25,000. And I want to congratulate all the other directors and presidents for bringing BARP to the stage where it is at the present time. Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me. And thank you for the recognition. God bless
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. I appreciate the award and the recognition. When we were working, it was hard work, but we never knew that. We just continued to plod along from one step to another, and the growth during my presidency and the one beyond, the growth was tremendous. So you appreciated what you were doing, and it was handed to you almost in a platter. It was evident. So I appreciate the support I got during those years, breaking into new ground, expanding the membership and at the same time expanding the investment in other properties. So I didn't do that alone, but with the support of the other members of the board, and they were tremendous. We accomplished many things. Thanks, and continue the good work. I hope to be with you the next. You fill in the blanks. Thank you very much.
Those of you who know me know I've had an interesting life. BARP has been the most interesting part of life, believe me. But I want to thank all those who, first of all, Dan Billy, who gave my first nomination. And to my surprise, I became president. I was not even in Barbados. They got a call saying, "Good morning, Mr. President." I said, "President of what?" So you're president of BARP. They had an election yesterday, you're president. But I am grateful for that opportunity. Again, I had the opportunity to learn a lot of things, work in this organization, Dan Billy, all the people who helped me. Cecilia still continues to help me, man. Every month they call and ask the same thing. What's my fees again? What's my medical fees again? I know she's getting tired of me though. I want to thank her. I want to thank the staff when he was here. It was very helpful, extremely helpful. For BARP in the future, I think BARP, and this is the agent's organization, but has a great future. A really good future. If you look at the demographics in Barbados and where Barbados is going in the next few years, I'm on another committee where we've been telling them that they've made an error for getting the demographic, the Asian demographic in Barbados, because soon we're going to be in the majority. And BARP is uniquely placed to take advantage of that. So I wish BARP all the luck in the future. Of course, I've said to the president, anytime you want to call on me, do so. Not like the NBA, don't call me on me. Call me on me. Anything I'm able to do, I will do.
When I turned 50, a mischievous member of my staff placed a BARP application form on my desk, and I ripped it up. But I became wiser with the passage of time and recognized the value and importance of this organization. One feature that stood out prominently was the sense of purpose and commitment of these early workers. They just couldn't stop talking, even when they closed the door at the top and came down the stairs at the side of the building. There was another conference in the parking lot, and even as they escorted each other to the cars, there was a further conversation. I noticed all of that, and that I would have any association with this organization as part of thing for my mind. So here's it, and I ended up as your legal advisor. And as you celebrate your 25th anniversary, I also celebrate today my 42nd year of the bar. So this is really a special organization. And I do have a great sense of affinity for it because I have watched the widening of its agenda. It has real purpose. And I think even in the COVID environment, it is about to look at itself again and decide how it becomes relevant. To some extent, how we are here assembled represents that. I trust that we will eventually find the necessary vaccine and that we will be able to socialize in a more rational and sensible manner. But let me take this opportunity to wish you well. This is an organization that will be with us for a long time. The point on the change in demographics is valid you've made it, and I accept it. I will soon fall into that category, not that I'm in a hurry to get there. But once I'm there, I will certainly be leaning more and more on BARP. And I will simply be walking on the foundation so beautifully established by you gentlemen. Thank you all for your purpose and your commitment to this organization, and I wish you every success in the future. Thank you very much.
Our most valued invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. On behalf of the board, the management, staff of BARP, I would like to express a hearty vote of thanks for blessing us with your presence and joining us in celebrating our 25th anniversary. A big thanks to our Madam President and the board for their dedication and determination as they lead the organization, especially during the pandemic. Also, I would like to thank the staff for their consistency and their dedication and their commitment as well. Madam President, the board, members of staff, the Silver Anniversary Committee, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I want to sincerely thank you for sharing this occasion with us. Additionally, I would like to express a sincere thanks to our sponsors, that is Corbin's Catering, BB Productions, Wine World, IGNC Lighting, Purity Bakery, Samuel Taylor Ennis, Signature Event by Care, and Medford Mahogany. Thank you all.